Welcome back to Eastland English. I'm Robert.
I'm Yudee.
This is our intermediate English conversation test tutorial number 4. For this video, we have added an extra line of dialogue to help give you more context for each situation. The first speaker will start the conversation and the second speaker will respond. You must choose the best reply to the second speaker.
Directions.
Choose the best sentence to continue the dialogue.
If you want to challenge yourself, take this as a listening test. Close your eyes when you hear a new number or see a new slide. Number 1.
Hey Jane, check this out.
That's a nice watch. Where was it made? A.
I bought it at the watch store near the mall.
B.
My parents got it for me for my birthday.
C.
Yes, it's very fashionable. It has many functions.
D.
I think it's Japanese, but I'm not sure. Let's begin by looking at the first line of the dialogue. Check this out. Check this out is an idiomatic phrase meaning have a look at this and tell me what you think. Jane replies with her opinion on what she thinks of it and then asks a follow-up question. Where was it made? Answer A replies to the question where did you buy it, not where was it made. The word bought is verb to or the past tense for the verb buy. Answer B also does not answer the question of where it was made, but instead how Bill got the watch. We're left with C and D. C gives Bill's own evaluation of his watch, but still does not answer the question of where it was made. Although he doesn't know for sure where it's made, he gives his best guess that it was probably made in Japan. D is the best answer.
The dialogue for number 1 should be,
Hey Jane, check this out.
That's a nice watch. Where was it made?
I think it's Japanese, but I'm not sure. Number 2.
Good afternoon. Can I help you with anything?
Do you think my girlfriend would like this jacket? A.
This tablet is very basic.
B.
Yes, it's very old-fashioned.
C.
I think so. It's got a classic design.
D.
Why buy this one? It's very nice.
The situation for dialogue number 2 is clearly a customer in a store buying something for his girlfriend. He asks the store clerk to give her opinion on the jacket. In answer A, the store clerk refers to a different product, a tablet. Answer B has the word old-fashioned in it. The word old-fashioned has negative connotations, which means it's not used in a positive way. Old-fashioned usually means something that is not in trend or fashionable. Therefore, yes and old-fashioned are contrary opinions. When old things are beautiful and transcend or go beyond the trends of the time, we use the word classic. C is the best answer. In response D, the words why buy imply or mean that the store clerk does not agree with his selection. If she had said, why not buy this one, it would be acceptable. But as it is, D is not correct. Dialogue 2 should go something like this.
Good afternoon. Can I help you with anything?
Do you think my girlfriend would like this jacket?
I think so. It's got a classic design. Number 3.
Look at that beautiful car.
That's a pretty cool logo on the front. A.
Yes, everybody can see which company made it.
B.
It is extremely expensive, but it is worth it.
C.
A logo is a form of advertising on a product.
D.
The manufacturer of this product cannot be recognized. The key word in this dialogue is the word logo. Fred points out the car, and Sue then points out the logo on the front of the car. A logo is a design that manufacturers use so that everybody will recognize the brand that makes the product. C is a good definition of a logo, but it doesn't quite fit the dialogue. In response B, Fred mentions that it is extremely expensive, but it would refer back to the logo, not the car. And even though the car is expensive, the logo just comes with the car. A is the more obvious choice. Everybody can see which company made the car. Response D suggests that people could not recognize the car due to the logo, which is exactly the opposite of what a logo does. D is out. The best response is A. Look at that beautiful car.
That's a pretty cool logo on the front.
Yes, everybody can see which company made it.
Number 4.
Hey, Cathy, I'm glad you could visit. Please, come in.
Whoa, your apartment is so untidy. A.
I know, I just need more stuff.
B.
I don't have anywhere to keep my things.
C.
Yes, your apartment is very messy.
D.
I like to throw things away. Whoa is an interjection, which means it's a word or sound that people use to express emotions. Whoa is normally used to mean no or wow, I do not like this, or I disagree completely. So clearly, she's upset about seeing such an untidy apartment. You can see from the picture that untidy means the same as messy. In answer A, Ronald replies that he needs more stuff. If Ronald's apartment is untidy, he likely has too much stuff. In response C, Ronald refers to your apartment, which would be Cathy's apartment. But Cathy is visiting Ronald. For response D, he says he likes to throw things away, which is exactly the opposite of keeping them. If he threw things away, he wouldn't have so much stuff. When an apartment is untidy, that means that things, or stuff, which is the uncountable word for things, are all over the place and not put away. Keep is another word for put away, or to keep things tidy. B is the best response.
Let's hear the dialogue.
Hey, Cathy, I'm glad you could visit. Please, come in.
Whoa, your apartment is so untidy.
I don't have anywhere to keep my things. Number 5.
My boyfriend proposed to me. I'm getting married.
Great! Are you making a public announcement? A.
No, we'll just put a notice in the newspaper.
B.
I think so. I'm going to send emails to all my friends.
C.
Yes, I put a sticky note on the fridge.
D.
Oh, no, we are only telling our friends and family.
In dialogue number 5, Karen is very happy because she's getting married. Paul has not heard this yet, so he's asking Karen if she'll make this news public. In answer C, Karen responds yes, but then she says that she's just going to put a sticky note on the fridge. The fridge is short for refrigerator, and that's a very private announcement. Only people who live with you can see a sticky note on your fridge. Similarly, in response B, she does answer in the affirmative. I think so means probably. But then she says she's only going to send emails to her friends. That's not public. A public announcement means people who aren't your friends would know. Both answers A and D start with no. However, in answer A, a notice in the newspaper is a public announcement. The logic of the response is wrong. A is out. Let's hear the dialogue the way it should be.
My boyfriend proposed to me. I am getting married.
Great! Are you making a public announcement?
Oh, no, we are only telling our friends and family. Number 6.
Look, I just bought a new video game.
What's it like? A.
Yes, it's definitely a video game.
B.
I agree, but it's a classic.
C.
I like many video games.
D.
The controls are not very user-friendly. In this dialogue, Abe is happy to share the news of his new purchase with Sally. Sally asks specifically, "What's it like?" What's it like is a question that means, please give me your evaluation or your opinion on it. In answer A, Abe responds in the positive and then says it's a video game, but she knows that already and it's not an opinion about the video game. In answer B, Abe agrees with Sally, but Sally has not given her opinion yet. B is also wrong. In Sally's question, she's asking for an evaluation or an opinion on that specific game. Instead, in answer C, Abe is saying that he simply enjoys many different types of video games, which does not answer the question. D is the only evaluation or opinion of the game. User-friendly means easy to use or easy to learn. Abe has provided his evaluation of the game by saying that the controls are not easy to use. D is the best option.
Let's hear number 6.
Look, I just bought a new video game.
What's it like?
The controls are not very user-friendly.
Number 7.
Do they have any old jazz records for sale on that website?
I don't know. There are too many different kinds of records. A.
In my opinion, people should be able to contact the company from the website.
B.
Is there a search box we can use?
C.
I think they should put our email address on the About Us page.
D.
Good idea. We can click some links to adverts. The situation for this dialogue is that Ken and Alex are likely browsing a website together. They've found a website that sells old vinyl albums. Ken wants to find some jazz albums, and Alex replies that there are too many different varieties or too many categories all mixed up. We're looking for the next best sentence in the sequence. Let's begin with response C. Ken replies that they should put our email address on the About Us page, but our email address refers to Ken and Alex, not to the website. And for that reason, C is not correct. D begins with the words good idea, but Alex did not present an idea. Although A and B are close and could be possible, B is the best answer. A search box can help you narrow the categories of a search and help you find products on a website.
The dialogue for number 7 should be,
do they have any old jazz records for sale on that website?
I don't know. There are too many different kinds of records.
Is there a search box we can use? Number 8.
Do you want to have a picnic this weekend?
I don't think that's a good idea. They say there will be extreme weather. A.
If the weather is bad, we will just move inside.
B.
I am a storm chaser. I would try to get away quickly.
C.
Tornadoes are violent storms that cause a lot of damage.
D.
The best time to see lightning is between 4 p.m. and 9 p.m.
Arya wants to go outside and eat a meal, but Tim suggests that it might be dangerous. Extreme weather is always dangerous to be in. In answer B, a storm chaser is someone who tries to get close to extreme weather. However, the next sentence states that she would try to get away from the extreme weather, which is not what a storm chaser does. B is not correct. Both responses C and D are simply facts about extreme weather. Answer A replies with a first conditional. That's a complex sentence beginning with if, talking about a possible future. Arya suggests that if the weather does become extreme, they'll just get out of the weather and go inside. A is the best answer.
Do you want to have a picnic this weekend?
I don't think that's a good idea. They say there will be extreme weather.
If the weather is bad, we will just move inside.
Number 9.
What should we do tomorrow?
How about going to the zoo? A.
The best way is to take the bus.
B.
I rather not. I don't think animals should be kept in cages.
C.
I disagree. I think it's an excellent way to learn about animals.
D.
In my opinion, Sue does not want to go.
For dialogue number 9, Helen begins with a question. John replies with another question. However, John's question is not a question, it's an idiomatic form of suggestion. When we use how about followed by a gerund or verb ing form, it's a suggestion, not a question. A responds to the question, how should we go to the zoo? But John has provided a suggestion, not a question. Answer C carries contrary information. I disagree and excellent way. If she disagreed with going to the zoo, she wouldn't then say something positive about the zoo. C is wrong. And D has a word in it that sounds like zoo but is actually a name, Sue. This is a common distractor method in listening tests. D is wrong. In response B, Helen responds to his suggestion by saying no and then gives support for her reason. B is the best choice. Let's hear dialogue 9.
What should we do tomorrow?
How about going to the zoo?
I'd rather not. I don't think animals should be kept in cages. Number 10.
Why do you look so serious?
I am studying the section about ancient Egypt. Do you know anything about what they found? A.
Yes, they have discovered many Incan statues in Egypt.
B.
There are archaeologists in all of the paintings.
C.
It's too bad. Grave robbers have destroyed many of the objects.
D.
Researchers have found a tomb inside one of the statues. In situation number 10, Albert has found Liz studying her history textbook. Clearly, according to Albert, Liz looks stressed. Liz asks Albert if he knows what they found. All of the responses provide an answer to that question. However, only one of them is correct. Let's look at A first, the word Incan. The Incan culture was in South America and Egypt is in northern Africa. A is wrong. In answer B, there is the word archaeologists. Archaeologists are researchers who study the objects found from ancient cultures. Paintings are one of the objects that they study, so the archaeologists aren't in the paintings. B is wrong. In answer D, you must know what the difference is between a tomb and a statue. A tomb is a room. The word tomb sounds like the word room, and it is an underground room where people store dead bodies and the objects they want to put with them. Some of those objects may be statues. Archaeologists also often find jewelry and pots in tombs, but you can't have a tomb inside a statue. Z is by far the best answer. Albert replies, "It's too bad." "It's too bad" is an idiomatic way of saying, "I feel sorry about that."
Number 10 should go.
Why do you look so serious?
I am studying the section about ancient Egypt. Do you know anything about what they found?
It's too bad. Grave robbers have destroyed many of the objects.
Thanks for learning with us today. We hope that you enjoyed yourself and learned something new.
Please like our video and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And when you subscribe, press on the notifications button, and that way you will get a message every time we make a new video. See you next time.
Bye-bye.